Hello there folks, my name is Great Mighty Poe, and welcome to part 194, Elden Ring Reforged Master Mode. Alright, back to the Lake of Rot, back into the suffering, and the misery, into the, hopefully not yelling, because I keep waking my, my dad up whenever I'm recording, and it may sound funny, but it's not funny for him. Oh, Jonah! Hang on. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Right, yeah, sleep, I guess. Yeah, so surprisingly enough, I'm not the person in this household with the worst sleep issues. That belongs to my dad. And I had one moment last night where I was a little bit too loud, yelled once, when I was fighting those fell twins, and that's all it took. And, he was wide awake, and yeah, once he's wide awake, he can't get back to sleep. So, yeah. Always a bit difficult. I'm not going into the rot. Yous are gonna have to come to me. Oh, he's got gold eyes. I'm not going out to that rot, mate. You're coming to me. I say as I end up in the rot. I love that the blood just ends up splurting exactly, you know, randomly away from him where I'm not actually at. You wanna come over here? Okay. Another an Eye of Death, actually. That's pretty good, actually. Right, yeah, I can actually see we want to head over that way. More Flyflorogs. More Bacilli. Bacilli? I guess that could be a plural. Is it basilisks or bacilli? I mean, that's just getting rid of the isk at the end of it, so it's probably not right. Back down he goes! Are you fucking kidding me? Stop! Oh my god. What is this, man? Yeah, I think what's happening is this, these platforms aren't part of the nav mesh. Which nav mesh is obviously how stuff navigates, if you're not too sure what I'm referring to. So, basically to the enemies, this area does not exist. So, yeah. The basilisks, they're trying to get to me, but they don't even know there's anything in the way. Some black key bolts, and we're gonna have some new surprises courtesy of Reforged in a second. Oh, there's Clayman in the Lake of Rot now. Ain't that fun? And you've got range attacks. Okay. I tried to block it, but I couldn't get the angle right. Oh, it just circle around him. That's pretty good. Yeah. So telling us to go over here, because, yeah, there is a pretty obvious little wee piece of land here. And it has a rune piece. I'm gonna eat one of those meats and then have a bolus, actually. And then I'm gonna heal. Cool. And another bolus. Let's grab that. It's just a silver firefly, but let's head off this way. Because we got the one we need to head to right here. And we're gonna be rotted, but once we're out of the rot, I'll cure it again. Unfortunate that we can't really make use of Flame Cleanse Me, just because it's a bit difficult to use, which is honestly a good thing. What happened to this fella? Oh, the rot killed them! Oh, they're doing wiggle waggle waggles. Oh, that was hilarious. Love it. Okay. Yeah, looks like we've got an item over there that we want to head to, so we'll head over that way. I know there's more basilisks out here as well, so need to keep an eye out for them. Speaking of the devils, and they shall appear. We're about to get rotted, but not quite. We're safe, actually. Awesome. Yeah, they don't know about this structure very well. Oh, we're surrounded. Oh no! I got rotted. The Scarlet Rot is not going down, by the way, because I'm in combat. I think that's the thing. Okay, just run. We need more space. There's not enough space there to fight. There's so many. What the hell, man? You know, if I do get Death Blitten, not the end of the world, because I did manage to level up last time. Although I prefer not to lose my 27,000 right now. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, come on. Okay, and there was one more. Or two more, but they seem to be leashing. No, get out of the rot! God damn, it's so easy to end up in the rot. Okay. And now it's just this fella, who I probably can't shoot. Oh, hang on. I can barely hit him. Okay, this is, No. Oh god, he's over there. He moved. All he's doing is spraying rot. Well, not spraying rot, spraying death blight. I wonder if this area would be worse if it was a poison swamp. Simply because poison is... well, it makes it so you're easier to proc status effects on. So with Death Blight it would be even worse. This is really difficult, by the way. Oh my god! He's actually figured out that we're here! And he can move towards us! Oh, finally. That took way too long. Right. Obviously over there was where we fought the Dragonkin soldier, so we don't need to go over there. But we do need to head over here. Boom! Awesome. And yeah, we're currently out of preserving boluses. What would it take to craft another one? We're out of ingenious, so I can actually probably get some more of that. Let me actually just switch this to default order, because it'll make my life a little bit easier. We should have a lot of something. We have a lot of Trina Lilies, so... and this is missing its icon. Is it? No, its icon's just in a weird spot. Interesting. We'll do like that. That should be more than enough for now. Sorry about that. Hopefully I got away in time to be able to not deafen everyone with my sneezes. Okay, need to get to that one there. And there's not really anything in the way, so we'll eat the bolus, we'll eat a meat. Let's get moving. Probably gonna get rotted on the way there, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world. It is, I think, kind of sad that there's not really a way to build up enough rot resistance to be able to actually navigate through and not have to deal with the rot. But, oh well. Hang on, I'm gonna pause for a second, be right back. Right, sorry about that. Obviously since I sneezed, I just need to blow my nose. Right, we got a bit of a mini boss up here. I assume they've probably given him a proper name and he's probably got actual health now. Which oh, he doesn't actually have a name. Interesting. And only one? Okay, I mean... His dodge timings appear to be different than the Onyx Lord's. Which I'm not the biggest fan of, because he is essentially an Onyx Lord. Just with repulsion, well, just with, instead of repulsion, he pulls you in instead. Oh, that's annoying. I am just gonna run straight across because I am not bothering to platform. And I'm gonna get rotted anyway because there's no way to avoid the rot, unfortunately. Just with how ERR is. I think there maybe is potential if you stack up, like, DLC stuff potentially, but it would be rather difficult. But you can see sort of how these platforms aren't real according to, like, the game, because my runes are down here instead of being up there. Because this is technically where I last touched solid ground, because this isn't technically solid ground. It's weird, I know. I wonder if I should just, you know, L2 into him, get some blood flame going, and just bully him that way, rather than trying to parry. Honestly, probably the safer idea. Let's do that. I was going, where are my runes? Like, no, I already picked them up, you fucking dumbass. I gotta remember that he is an Onyx, that he can fuck me up. Really? Fuck out of here with that fucking shit. Fuck you, Elden Ring. Okay, no, it is the same timing. I'm just bad. Fuck me! Come on! I'm so scared. So scared of being gravitied that I am just playing so poorly. God. Onyx Lords and Alabaster Lords, where they actually have health, are actually terrifying. Right. We're gonna run all the way across the Lake of Rot each and every time. I think we can go down into the other area, but I don't want to go down there quite yet, so... Meh. Yeah, my runes should be up there because that's solid ground, so yeah. I wonder with this fortune, the Dynas fortune, if you seppuku yourself for the bleed to get a blood pool, if that's good enough to be able to heal a bit more. Simply because of the reduced flask effectiveness on Dynas is my least favorite part of it. Like, it's such a detrimental effect, because trying to get a blood pool can be quite difficult. Yeah, so, like, the one thing I hate is they seem squishy, but they can't be stopped. They're just gonna they just go on through your attacks, even though they have no armor. And, yeah, it's annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna run, because I need to heal. God damn, man. Considering this is the first enemy I've really fought today, you know, could be worse. I dodged too early. Oh, this is driving me insane. So damn tanky. Can I just cheat engine teleport myself over there? Like, oh my god, man. I was expecting a follow-up to one of his attacks there, which is why I did a parry when he was doing nothing, because I thought he'd do a follow-up, but then he just didn't. He decided, no, I'm not doing a follow-up, screw you, Poe. I'm gonna subvert your expectations and do something completely different, just to fuck with you. And then I get down to low health and I get panicky and I end up mistiming a dodge, because that's how I am. I think this is one of these areas where, like, I understand why you can't use Torrent, but at the same time I feel like it gets a little bit annoying if you're dying constantly on the other side of it and having to run back across, because it's just, yeah. I guess in ERR it doesn't really matter anyway. Torrent wouldn't be any help down here because of the fact that he can actually be rotted, so yeah. I'm just scared of fighting this guy normally because of the risk of gravity. Like, it's such a narrow platform, and he's so tanky that it feels like it would take way too long. I'm gonna drink my physic because I'm that worried. Why wasn't that a parry? That's a parry though, thank you. Okay, I may have got him in a loop. This might be good. Until I fuck up a parry. Okay. The bleed. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Just had to lock in a bit and we're good. God damn. I was like, please just give me the hit. Okay, Alabaster Lord Sword. Yeah, skill hits empower next heavy attacks with lightning. So it strengthens gravity sorceries and does increase damage against void enemies. Which is actually pretty good because we are coming up against a void enemy, obviously rather soon, that being Estelle. A Somber 7. I think I need another one of those. Or did I? I don't know. I don't think there is anything else up here. There's no rune pieces up here simply because of how this isn't like a solid platform or whatever, I think. But we've still got just a smidge left. We've got a little bit down there and then we're into the Grand Cloister. Which, yay! I don't think I can drop down anywhere there safely, so we have to drop down here by the looks of it. So down here. And then down here. Cool. Use the sides of this as a safe way to get across. Oh, of course. Out of the rot, Jesus. Man died full spread eagle, bloody hell. Yeah, so there are some kindreds of rot blocking the way down here now, because fuck you. No, it's not because fuck you. It's simply because they replaced the kindreds of rot down in the Grand Cloister with the rotten ancestor spirits, which were cut from base game Elden Ring. They did come back in Night Rain. If you've done the Rotted Wood Shifting the Earth event, you may have seen them. But yeah, ERL was the first to bring them back, so yeah, pretty cool. I'm not too sure what the point of this extra platform here is. I think it's an extra. I don't remember it in vanilla at least, so not sure what's up with that. I guess... Oh, it's like a little bit of a path going here. Man, I was in there for like 2 seconds, mate. 2 seconds. I'm guessing it might be part of a little bit... Yeah, it's like a little bit of a path going along here that I did notice. Yeah, so there is actually a slight wee path here going underneath that. So, I guess you're not meant to rush across like I do, but this doesn't seem all overly helpful. Right, we're gonna get rotted no matter what, so let's just accept our fate, and let's go over this way. Gonna have more Claymen come up out of nowhere. I feel like these Claymen need to have, like, I don't know, a rot tinge to them or something. And there's cookbook number 22. Okay, yeah, running R2s do work. I don't think they can be bled, so that's not gonna happen. This is the best strategy for Clayman, apparently. And that's the even better strategy when they're being dicks and chaining their attacks together in a horrible way. Okay, another Clayman's harpoon, because I needed another one. Oh god, I'm stuck! No, don't do this to me, Miyazaki. Dear lord, man, these Claymen are brutal sometimes. Okay, they're both throwing, so let me just get out of their way. Cool. Took one of them down. Well worth the FP. God, I'm nearly dead. It's not really evil of ERR to put these dudes here. Because, like, you're so close to the end of the Lake of Rot, but there's still a little bit left, and it's like, you got enough to get there, or you're completely fucked. Like, no stakes, America, no nothing here, no, you have to deal with it. Motherfucker, there's more! How are there more? I woke up all of them, and now there's more! Oh, okay. Okay, you're gonna... There's another one. How is there another one? What the fuck, man? Why are there so many? This is insanity! Oh, for fuck's sake. How am I meant to avoid something that I can't even fucking see? Oh, he's doing... Oh, God, I'm dead. Okay, if you just keep running, you're fine. Obviously, I'm a bit low on heals just because I went down... Well, I went and fought the Alabaster Lord and then came over here. And also I had the Kindred of Rot and... Oh, for fuck's sake. I think we're gonna die again. In fact, I'm gonna guarantee it because we have another Kindred of Rot here. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I fell and it didn't go off, like, you know, I'm done. Because I wasn't gonna be able to get both Cursed Blood Slices off, so yeah. Well, this will be the last time we have to run across the Lake of Rot, at least. This time we should hopefully be able to take care of both those Kindreds, and that'll be it. It's just 2 Kindreds and then we're in. But this is one of these areas where it's like... I don't fully understand ERR in some ways. Like, I guess continuing the Claymen down to here is, I guess, interesting, but they're not any different to regular Claymen, which I think is a bit of a missed opportunity. I think I wouldn't mind them as much if they were unique in some way. But there's just more Claymen, and Claymen are just kind of annoying to fight. They just tank through all your shit, and throw bosses at you, and stab you, and it's just poise machines, which is kind of annoying. Ignore me, by the way, I'm just being salty because I lost all my flasks against them. It's fine. It's good to have some more enemies down here for some enemy variety. Fuck me! Well, there goes all my runes. I fell off that small little ledge, and that cancelled my... whatever I was trying to do, and then I just got hit multiple times trying to get away. Well, we got nothing out of Lake of Rot, essentially. Well, we did get one level from the Dragonkin, I guess, but everything else was worthless because we just lost everything. That's kind of why I hate Rune Loss. That's like a prime example right there. We spent like 30 minutes exploring this entire area, killing all the enemies, and then one buggy little ledge, and it's all wasted. I may as well have just run through this entire area, picked up all the items, killed nothing. Like, that's my problem with Rune Loss, is why would I bother to kill any enemies? Because they're not really gonna get me any runes if they're just constantly killing me. Like, yeah. it just makes me question what the point of killing enemies is. Because it just ends up costing you time more than anything. Which, you know, I don't mind. Like, I fight the enemies because I enjoy it as well, but it is also kind of frustrating as well that you put all this effort into an area, clearing out a bunch of enemies, and you get nothing for it. We'll say that that dude is positioned really poorly, because he ends up straight into that Scarlet Rot, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's a ledge there, but that's definitely not the way that it wants us to go. Let's go over this side. Cool. I don't know why Kern, the main dev of ERR, is so against adding just an option to disable Rune Loss entirely, because that was a... I keep mentioning Eclipse, the previous mod that Kern worked on, which was actually harder in a lot of ways, but it had an option that you could activate right at the very start, after the first boss, that would disable soul loss. You wouldn't lose souls, and it made everything just feel a lot more fair, a lot easier. It would be a massive help for these harder difficulties if you weren't constantly losing runes because you're just constantly dying. Like, you're just expecting to die a lot in these difficulties, and you have to kind of get used to not having runes, but it's one of those things where it's like, am I meant to jump? This feels awkward. I don't like this. Get me out of here. Right. We've got 9 rune pieces, not quite enough for anything with that. We did pick up the cookbook number 22, so Warriors cookbook number 22, which is rock pots and rock grease. Pretty nice, actually. Because I was out of rock grease for a bit there when I was fighting the Flame Lost. I'd use poison grease instead. Rock grease, I believe, is the same. That, yeah, you can see it's got the details there, so physical damage and rot build-up. So that's why I used the poison grease. I was at the time thinking, oh, it's good for the getting poison for just getting some damage. But I noticed that it was doing more damage as well, so that was sort of why I was using it. But, yeah. Poison and rock greases, blood grease, dragon wound grease. Dragon wound grease, I think, is even better. Like, I think it's the best in terms of increasing your physical damage. But, yeah. If you want more physical damage, then poison grease, rock grease, blood grease, or dragon wound are just really good for that. So if you are just a pure physical build, and you don't really see the point in taking advantage of an element, then they're really good. But I think it's enough rambling from me. We can actually take a look down here real quick before we finish off. And you can see them down there. There's a lot of them, and that's going to be very fun and painful, but that's going to be saved for next time, because it took all of this episode to get through the last Lake of Rot. But I'll say once again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. Have a good one.